In one of the harshest places on Earth, where the sun does not merely shine, but persists in testing endurance, and where dreams evaporate before touching reality, the Omani man stood before a relentless equation: not enough shade, and no water to quench the thirst. The question back then was not, how will he live? It was deeper and more grueling. From where would he bring water in a land where mountains hide it like secrets? And before we dive into our enjoyable journey, do not forget to join Stories of the Greats. It began from a small point they call al-Falaj, the mother well, the source of the tale, and the first thread in this wondrous fabric. Imagine the scene. Men 2,000 years ago, with no digital maps in their hands, no deafening machinery, and no light except the sun. Yet they saw what could not be seen. They listened to the earth, reading its terrain like books, searching for the veins of water hidden in the depths of the mountain. Then the true challenge began. What did they do? Did these giants surrender? Did despair surround them? No. They continued the journey into the depths of the earth, carrying torches of hope in their hearts, the light of wisdom in their minds, the power of faith in their insight, and immense strength in their hands. They dug the thuqab, vertical shafts, ventilation wells to remove soil and ensure the workers below did not suffocate. It is a complex engineering network extending for leagues and miles, with a precise slope not exceeding a few centimeters per kilometer. Thus, the Falaj was not just a water channel. It was an astonishing engineering network. Tunnels extending for long distances, where water flows serenely, with a slope so precise it does not exceed a few centimeters in every kilometer. One simple mistake, and everything would have collapsed. But they did not err, because they were not digging randomly. They were creating a balance between earth and water, between need and wisdom. In Oman, the Falaj was not of a single type, but multiple tales. The Dawoodi, deep, mysterious tunnels, attributed in folk memory to the prophet David, Dawood, due to their strength and miraculous nature, as if created to defy the impossible. The Aini, water pulsing from the heart of the earth, flowing from hot springs, like a hidden gift from the depths of time. The Gaili, a story of waiting and patience, water that comes only with the rain, but when it arrives, it restores the smile of life to the valleys. But the genius was not only in the digging, it was in the hardest question. How do people share this water without it turning into a cause for conflict? Here, the spirit of community and the pulse of brotherhood appears. They devised a system called al-Athar, where water is divided by time, by the minute, even by the second. By day, they monitored the shadows as they moved slowly, as if the sun itself was participating in the distribution of justice. And at night, they raised their eyes to the sky, where the stars became glowing clocks, measuring time with unerring accuracy. This was not a mere passing custom, but a cohesive social and legal system. Water was not the property of an individual, but a shared soul for everyone. It was bought and sold in auctions known as al-Tanad, but the proceeds did not go into the pockets of individuals. They returned to the Falaj itself, for its maintenance and to help those in need. Thus, water becomes justice, not power.
With the passage of time, 5 Omani Aflaj stood with pride, registering their names on the UNESCO World Heritage List. not as silent ruins, but as living beings, still pulsing, watering the land, and telling the story of man. Because the Aflaj are not just water channels, it is the tale of a human who refused to surrender. A human who did not wait for the rain, but went searching for it in the depths of the stone. He dug with invisible patience and immeasurable faith until he crafted a memory from the rock and life from the water, and watered with his exhaustion generations he never knew but believed would come. And so the Falaj remained an unstoppable artery, pulsing for thousands of years, whispering to everyone who hears it, "He who knows the value of water knows the value of life."